So there's an observation with Leon Costa on the
It is the
28th of the 2nd, 2017. Leon, say your name?
I'm Leon
Costa.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so for me, can we open up Premiere Pro and can you import some footage and talk me through the process?
Just waiting for it to load up.
It's very epic images, isn't it? That Adobe of.
I like the After Effects one where it's got the roof exploding.
I haven't seen that new one. They must have changed. They've definitely changed that Premiere Pro one. That's changed.
Should be a lot quicker than this.
So, are you running it off the hard drive?
Oh yeah, it should be running off
Yeah,
there.
that's probably why.
I'm just going to quickly check my preferences to make sure the media, all the render files are going onto the hard drive.
Yep.
Then when you swap devices it stays rendered.
Talk me through what a render file is.
A render file, I might get this slightly wrong, but it's when you get the frame, it will compress the frame so that when it runs through you don't get, as you can see it's all green here,
Yeah.
you don't get the lag, and if it's not, say I just edit this clip quickly. Let's have a look at, say, the colour key. Turn this down. You can see this come back. Now this little section here has gone red. Because I've changed this, it's now got to recompress it all. But to do that I just press enter and it'll render those frames.
Yeah. Almost.
Almost?
Almost.
What have I missed?
Nothing. I mean, it's not part of the assessment, so. But I just wondered if you know. It is kind of. I suppose it is compression, but essentially the computer sort of does the work for you and saves those files because there's nothing in an editing program. So like if you move the video files, they become unlinked. So a lot of people think that they're contained in the program, and then when they move the hard drive, they go, "Oh, why is it not working?"
No, it just can't
so it's
find
linking. So essentially, what a render file is like you said. I suppose it's a compression. I suppose it's just the computer working out the effects that you've put on, and then it's saving that as a separate file that it then links to. The reason that you've got to make sure the render files are saved onto the hard drive is you can absolutely block up, because what it'll do is sometimes it'll automatically save in downloads or documents or something like that.
Find them in it.
Yeah, and quite often if you do that when you change computer as well, it means you have to re-render everything because it hasn't got that file to reference as part of the sort of working out. Okay, cool. Could you import some footage and how you properly do that?
I will just quickly make a new sequence.
Yeah, talk me through the things you need to remember when creating a new sequence.
Okay, so making a new sequence. I've never seen that one before. I'm not going to do it that way.
Just do it the way you normally do. Don't.
Okay, I'll do it this way. So we've got all of this to filter it and keep it tidy. So I'll go into sequences, find one we've got before. So we've got some interviews here. These will be. So we've got Graham Cooksley. Let's say I want his. So I'm just going to duplicate that.
Yep.
That will be called copy. Rename it, and let's just say new.
Just put test or something.
Yeah, test sequence. Then I want to go into that. It's already got this previous guy's stuff because I've duplicated it. But because I'm just going to minimise tracks. But because I've already got him, I can just delete that. Sequence settings. Make sure it's working in 1920 HD, which it is. Yep. And there you go, we have a new sequence.
Right, cool. Well, import some footage then, please.
Import. So usually already we've got the footage in media already saved in, but you just press Command I before, and obviously this is where you import. You find it on the drive what you want to import. So I'd usually go down here, media, whichever card it's on. and then you can just select what you want and then
Yep.
import it. But we've already got it in there, so I don't need to import
Okay.
it.
Cool.
And then
So, just if we can just on that new sequence, if we can just bring a shot, just any shot on
Any
with
shot?
audio, yeah.
so let's go DSLR. Actually, no, we don't want DSLR. Interviews. So this one.
That's fine.
And the keep. Yeah, I want to keep it decent settings. It's because it's 4K.
Yeah.
Just going to try and change it. Also, it's dropped the audio down here because I've only got these two selected.
Yeah.
And then if I select this one, it would have dropped the audio, the video above. So
Well, that's okay. Doesn't matter.
just irrelevant.
Yeah. Okay. Can you on the image there? Are you able to crop and resize? So maybe make it push him on. Say you were doing a split screen with an alternate image. Push
So
him onto
push
the
him
left.
into it,
Yeah, and we'll crop
Okay.
him for me.
So I'm just going to go into the effects, preset effects, type in crop, drag that onto here. In a minute, it will come up here, and we've got the crop. So let's go there. Just adjusting these little
Mhm.
numbers to see how much I want it cropped. There we go, that's cropped. And if I go into motion, I've got the scale here.
Yeah.
So whatever size I want, position, so you've got the number on the left, what does side to side, and number
Yeah.
on the right, what does up and down, and so on. Is
Cool.
that how you want it? I'm even better. I'm going to do something else.
Are you going to key something?
Yeah, because we got the blue, it makes it. Take that blue out, there we go. He's gone grey, but then you put channel mixer on to bring the colour back into him. You can see around the edges a bit, but obviously.
It's an
key in.
awesome, like, immediate key, that.
And then once, obviously, I can take all this stuff out by adjusting the transparency,
Yeah.
tolerance, and so on, but that's quite tedious.
Okay. So shirt looks. I don't know if that's just because you've got a thing on it, but it looks very green at the moment, doesn't it? So let's say,
Because it's taken all the blue out, and if you take the blue out, the image will start to turn green.
yeah. So how can we correct his shirt so he looks a little bit?
Okay, there's quite a few methods. We've got channel mixer, what
Uh-huh.
you can do. Gives you like red to red, red to blue, red to green.
Yeah.
Or you've got RGB curves and so on. But like this, you can slowly play with all of these to try and bring some colour back into this. It's a bit hard.
His skin looks a bit funny. I
Yeah.
think RGB curves
just
would
got-
probably be best, or even just a simple.
Watercolour.
If you just went to color corrector, just on the thing, because you're not grading, you're just correcting.
I'm going to struggle with this. It's
Maybe his
slightly
shirt was
grey.
green.
The easiest way might be to take that off.
No, it wasn't his blue.
And then you can colour correct it and then key it.
Okay.
It is slightly grey.
There we go. That looks normal. Right, cool. So, if we wanted to export this out,
Yes.
to make sure, let's say we were doing a final, this was the final film,
Yeah.
if we were going to export it out, what's the procedure to export? Oh, actually, just a quick one, sorry. Audio, can you show me how you would cut and change the volume of the audio? So say you wanted it to go up and then back down again.
Yeah, that's fine. So we've got them on these two audio tracks. Just going to drag that down so I can see the audio a bit better.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a few ways. You could either press C and physically cut it,
Yep.
press G, bring up the gain, and you can do it by 3 like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's quite a standard way. Or you can press P, and you've got this line here, and this adjusts the volume,
Yeah.
moving it up and down. So what I can do is press P, drop, say 4 little phases. I want it to dip here. Drop that down,
Yeah, and you can mix it there and there.
drop that down, and so on. Or if you want, you've also got cross dissolves and stuff like constant power. If you're going across 2 different audios to blend them.
Fantastic. Okay, from what I asked before, can we export it now, please?
Yeah, export it. So we've got our in and out points, in and out. We've got to render it first. I've pressed the wrong button. Sequence, render into our out.
Leave the render for now. I just need to show that you know what to do.
And then go file, export media.
And then, how in AV Interactive do you have to make? Do you need to save things? What's important about how you save it?
That's fine. So we've got H264, or we either use Apple ProRes 422. This is where we decide where we want it. So test sequence MP4. Although it's in that folder, we want to go into more detail. Go encode YouTube, and then in here it would be in VRush or whatever it is. Save it in here. I'll just do it for now. Test sequence MP4. Yeah.
So you don't have to press export.
Export video. So make sure your video and audio is exporting. Depends if you want audio. Got your effects, like in here you can put on your time code. Down here. All little stuff. Check the video's right. Use maximum render quality. And then export it.
Alright, thank you very much.